Hello, puzzle fans, it's me, Fenton. Yugo puzzle, not to be confused with Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Millennium puzzle. Yugo puzzle is out now by I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna make a mess of it if I try and say it. Crowstar. It must be Crowstar. It must be. It's a Q and an R and an O and then the word star. That must be how you say it. Which is the same developer that made Puzzle of the Jellies. A single person. There's no credits. There are some nice options, which I've already played with, like full screen and VSync and dark theme, which is nice. I mean, cool. Oh, it's a bit much. Oh, I'm not sure. Dark and custom, which is very good for accessibility reasons, wouldn't you say? Dark, though. Jelly faces, I don't know why this is an option, to be honest with you, but there is an option for it. You can also just have them look annoyed. But you could also have them with different faces, again, if you are of the need for that. And let's make them have different faces, shall we, just in case you are of that opinion. Persuasion, whatever that means. Don't know what I'm trying to say. Reds can be happy, blues can be surprised, and yellows can be otherwise perturbed. And great is disabled by default, so let's just leave it disabled, shall we? Other than that, I don't know much about it. Other than it's probably adjacent to Puzzle of the Jellies in some way. Rules! There are colourful jelly blocks right there. You can drag them to move them left or right. If jellies of the same colour come into contact, they combine into one. The goal is to join all jellies of the same colour. You can restart the level by clicking restart symbol as many times as you want. Give it a try. Brackets. This game is harder than it looks. Now everything moves, correct? No. One thing moves at a time. So this is almost exactly the same as Puzzle of the Jellies, is it not? Yellows... Yeah, look at that. If it's just Puzzle of the Jellies, Jelly No Puzzle, however you want to call it, with better presentation and some extra levels, pay for it, basically. That's all I'm going to say to you right now, is pay for it. What happens if... Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to know if they stuck... If the red one was on top of the... If it would move it in a pile, and it doesn't. Okay, so that's good. We can... think about that. If the blue one goes there and the yellow one goes there, look at them bounce like this. Oh, and the yellow one, oh no, that doesn't work, does it? Because the blue one's not going to get over. That already doesn't work. Okay. Because I can't make... Unless the blue one sticks together... No, it doesn't stick together quite like that. It has to actually land before it goes. Okay, fine. So, the red one obviously has to... It's basically... It's a bit like untying knots, this one. As far as I can remember. And the fact that I have played Jelly No Puzzle through to completion... and then covered it on this channel, and then still now can't even do the first level at a glance. Goes to show you quite how difficult it is. Right, obviously the yellow one needs to go over the blue ones in some way, so at least one of the blue ones has to go underneath. Both blue ones can't go underneath because then obviously they don't link up. If one blue one goes here, then we've got a bit of a problem in that can't get stuff sorted like this. So that is obviously wrong. But if this... Which one did I do first? Can't remember. So if this yellow one comes in here, again, we've got the same problem that we can't get the yellows over each other. There's a problem here with the fact that the two blues are in between the two yellows. And that needs to be sorted. The fact that this doesn't make a connection is interesting to me. And obviously the red one has to come down, but the red one's going to have to come down also external to that loop. That knot. If the red one goes in, then you've at least got a way for them to go over each other, like that. But what does that achieve? I suppose you could then do that. Okay, there we go. Level cleared. Is that where it would say, great? I don't know. Let's turn that on, shall we, this time? On the proviso that I'm actually going to complete a level. Okay. This level seems familiar to me, as well. The thing is the original Jolino puzzle levels were so well designed that I don't have any problems with them being reused. This goes there, and then because they're too wide, they can... Just says great there instead. Great! This one I don't recognise. I don't recognise this one. I want to play with the colour scheme, to be honest with you. Is that allowed? I want red to be sort of hot pink, yeah. I want blue to be like teal. And I want, yeah, I do want yellow to be orange, but I want this blue to be a bit more standoffish. Yeah, make it really dark like that, that's fine. Wow, blue walls and... How garish is that? That's pretty neat. That's good. Cool. Right, so we've got one blue one on its own. That obviously can just do whatever it wants. The orange one's going to have to get over the top. Is this not simply a case of plugging this block with the blues, plugging this block with the pink? Oh no, this isn't going to work, because now I'm not going to get them over there, am I? No, of course not. How does it work with... So obviously they're not stuck together like this, but because it's two across, it's fine. So if this is on this, like this, then that doesn't achieve much, does it? Undo one step from that, please. No! No! No, no, that was correct. For certain values of correct. No, no, it's all gone horribly wrong for me. This achieves nothing that I wasn't already doing. If I could get the pink one there like that, with the blue one on top of it, I could shove the blue one there, and then the pink one would go over and not fall down. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So the problem with that is I can't... The orange one has to stay on top the whole time. He's gone again. There's a chance there's a microphone on my webcam. Which... Oh, hang on, I've just realised my face might be covering too much of the... Whoa, 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 sorry, that was incorrect. My face might have been covering too much of the play area. I have to change the camera position for every single flipping game I play, and sometimes I just forget. Sometimes I just forget, folks. See, if I do this now, then I get this one there, but I don't... Obviously the orange one is no longer on top. So that doesn't work at all, that's just not even possible. So... I'm making some assumptions here, and the first assumption I've made is that the pinks have to stick together straight away. That might not be the case. What if the pinks was stood up here like this? Doesn't help, does it? Because then you've still got to put the blue one somewhere to get the orange one over. So to get the orange one over the top, there needs to be at least one block here with the orange one on top of it, which implies that the pink one needs to be there, which implies that the blue one does need to be there. can do... I seem to remember you can... Oh, that pushes them. I'm not sure if that always did that before. That obviously does not get me what I want. Because the pinks are going to have to be stuck together, aren't they? Oh, it's annoying that that move does that. Because now, just a little bit wrong. Just a little bit wrong. This guy's obviously not moving. Bouncy, bouncy. Brilliant. Brilliant. And if you move, you just lose the orange one entirely. So it was always important with Jelly No Puzzle to realise that you can't ever, a jelly can never ever go up. Like, it just can't. So if this is here, and it has to go over this block, it has to always stay at least this, whoops, this high in the grid. Which implies that this is up here for a good reason. But because everything is... That pushes, which I don't know if that was... Whoa, lads, that's obviously incorrect. But I feel like it's got something to do with the fact that a 2x1 pushes now. Whether it always pushed, I don't know. And I obviously should not be trying to solve puzzles based on... It's got to be something to do with that, hasn't it? It's got to be. But how? The pink would need to be here. Oops. The pink would need to be here like this, with the blue one on top of it, and the orange one on top of it. Which I don't know that I can do. Because now I lose... Whoops. Now I lose one, regardless of which way around I do it. And this pushes it, sure, but that doesn't get me anything. And even if it were the other way around and the orange one was here and I could push... I mean, that doesn't get me anything either. That's what I want. That's what I want, but I want this end state with the orange jelly on top. I really don't know how I do that. It must be something to do with the fact that a 2x1, a stack is pushed from the other side now. The orange one can't ever go down, but like this is potentially acceptable in some way. The orange one has dropped, which is just incorrect. And pushing, yeah, of course, so I can push it this way. How do I get that done? There's some assumption here that I've made that is incorrect, which is always basically how you end up solving the Jelly No puzzle. Was just that, was just you fluffed it, mate, somehow. You assumed this incorrectly. If the orange one can't go down and I'm going to try and push things, then like this seems to be the only... And that pushes it... Well, that's interesting. That the first move pushed it like this, but then the next move pushes the whole lot. Why is that? Don't know. Does that get me anything? No, because they'd still have to be on top of each other. Like, pushing them off here like this doesn't... That's fallen down one, so that's just obviously incorrect. Ah, it's too hard. Level 4. Maybe level 4 will illuminate something for me. So you push. And obviously the pink one can't fall in. Oh no, the pink one can't fall in this gap. If the pink one falls in the gap, then we're doomed. But I can move the blue and the orange one over, and maybe I'll just come back for the pink one at some point. Okay. Coming back for the pink one makes no sense. Oh no, it does make sense. It does make sense. I can... I've blocked that off. The orange one can't go in the gap either, which means that this blue one is going to have to go in the gap. Don't know if it's worth me bringing that all the way across. Because if I do this now, then the pink one doesn't go across. But obviously the orange one's going to have to go... They're both going to have to go all the way across, of course they are. But the only way the pink one goes all the way across is if this is filled with the blue jelly. That is the only way that works. The only way I get the blue jelly in is if I don't attach it to... Oh, if I move this and the orange one goes there... I don't have enough space for you to jump across there without... Oh, hang on, I can push you across... No, should I have done that first? It's possible I should have done that first. Oh no, because I don't get enough space. Come back. Yeah, no, that was correct. Oh no, because then the blue one doesn't... The blue one gets stuck there when he tries to jump over. Oh, it's close, isn't it? It is close. That obviously doesn't work. That obviously doesn't work either. You can't move without... That seems okay to me as far as moves go, and then I can get the blue one in this gap. But obviously now I've got this problem. You see. So I'd have to move the blue one this way, but I can't move the blue one this way because now it covers the pink one. So this is the crux, and this is why these puzzles are all so well designed, because they're always like, oh yeah, you just do this, and then you're like one move away from being like, from having done it, and then suddenly you realise that, oh wait, there's actually a fundamental problem with this solution. Again, my assumption is... Now this can just fall down here, like there's no reason why... Oh no, there is a good reason why. Well no, they can fall down, providing I get the blue one over, but I don't get the blue one over, and I don't get the pink one on top. The orange one I have to use as some sort of blocker to stop the blue ones from touching at this point. Or not even at this point, but like, whoops, at like this point. And then obviously if it's 3 wide I can go like this, but then I can't do anything with this. So this has to be the blue one. The blue one has to go here. But how on earth do I get the blue one in that gap with this 2x1 blue jelly further over? Because obviously that's just garbage. That doesn't work. That kind of works, but not really. Oh my god, it's so hard. Show me level 5. Key points. Once jellies are combined, they can't be separated. Once jellies fall down, they can't be lifted up. You can move a jelly to push adjacent jellies. You can move a jelly repeatedly. Okay, yeah. Okay, alright. That was the tutorial, folks. That was the tutorial. Do these stick together before they fall down? No. So I need to make a platform of purples or oranges. I need to make a platform of pinks or oranges. And then the blue one needs to drop down onto that platform there, like that. I can't make a platform. Oh, Christ alive. No, it can't be a 2 by 1s. That's not going to work. It's going to have to be. It's going to have to be something like this. Great! Why did I do that one just by looking at it? And level 3 and 4 were just like mind-numbingly hard for me for some reason. It's because I have a mental deficiency, I think is basically what we've learned. I like this just scroll through straight away, you don't have to do an extra click like this. How long have I been recording for? 22 minutes, good lord, I only did 3 levels. Alright, well that's Yugo puzzle. Obviously it's going to be good. I'm going to play it a whole bunch. I really should finish Bonfire Peaks. I've done like 120 levels at Bonfire Peaks, it just keeps going. And that's not a criticism, I'm really enjoying it, but I just need to, I just want this to work straight away. My mind, please. That pushes both. And that pushes that. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. I can't do it. It'd be some interaction between pushing and pushing from 1 block away and 2 blocks away. Like the fact that that does that is very strange to me. But it'll be something to do with that. But now if I push this, this doesn't go where I want, so... No, they're so close. That was Yugo Puzzle by Crowstar. It's on Steam now, link in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know with a like and a comment. And if you want to see more puzzle videos, feel free to subscribe. And quick reminder, Factorio every... what did I say? Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Today, this will be coming out on Sunday, this Saturday night now. I'm recording it Saturday night. It's coming out tomorrow for me, today for you, now for you. Time travel, how's that? Other than that, I guess thank you so much. And I will just quickly go back to the title screen. Maybe something happens if you wait. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.